Roger Paul in our skies today. I'm Roger Paul. I am in southern Ohio. Our skies today, well, he lives in Michigan. You know, a lot of you, some of you's been getting confused about Roger Paul in our skies today. It's 2 channels in the one. We live in different states. So, you know, there's 2 of us that we put videos on here. 2 guys, 2 different states, 1 channel. As you can see, Skippy has been here. Skippy's what I call the chemtrail planes. Look at this. Another one. He's doing it. He's still doing it. Then there's another one here. And another one here. And there. So, I'm down here at my favorite spot, folks. I love this spot. This is awesome down here. I love recording down here. But they've been chemtrailing extremely hard today, folks. And I mean, only around the sun though. There was one that he, when the sun was in the south, I was talking to Russ, you know, our skies today on the phone. And well, anyway, they were spraying underneath the sun. And they went right in front of it, only almost straight down. Look right here. That's a system trail here. The little white ones there, that's a system trail. That's a chemtrail, of course. You know, what's the difference between chemtrails and contrails? Well, contrails, they're just dumping fuel more or less. Where chemtrails, they're spraying chemicals. Contrails disappear within 60 seconds. Where chemtrails, well, they're like this. They stay, they spread out and get thin. And they say it's to cool off the planet. That's not so. That right there is right there is what a chemtrail does when it spreads out. Right there. You see right here? Right there. See, they'll spray a chemtrail over a system trail to trick us, so we won't see what's really there. You know, I mean, we're not just going to look up and see the objects. Of course not. We got to look and see how the clouds look, the detail, and the color. And that is what tells us what object is where. Because each object has specific clouds. You know, kind of like the cloud systems that they said, well, a few years ago, they said there's new cloud systems. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. You know, since the beginning of time, of records beginning, they just now found new cloud systems. No, nobody found anything. It's new cloud systems because there's something new close to Earth, disrupting the atmosphere. Well, that's the southeast. There's south. I mean, look at the chemtrails. Look at all that. That's actually a debris field. You can kind of tell by right there, there, and there. Now, there is a group of 3 asteroids. And when you see the group of 3, which I assume would be like there's 1, 2, 3. Right in that area right there. There's also a skull asteroid among the mixed. In fact, if you look at my last video, I got it pointed out on a thumbnail about the skull asteroid. I didn't know it was there when I recorded, or even after I recorded, until I took a screenshot of my video and filtered it. That's when I discovered the skull asteroid was in it. Look at this red iron oxide. Wow. Look at this. Whoa. Here's the north. And, well, I'm about 40 to 50 feet up. See, look. It's a heck of a drop, ain't it? There's like 3 tiers. 3 or 4. I'm down here at the Ohio River. And again, I love it down here. I'd almost think there's like something right here. But with these objects, folks, we got to think big, because they are big. sometimes they take up the whole section of the sky, like the whole southeast, or, you know, northwest, southwest. Now, they've been laying these chemtrails down today, folks, but only around the sun. The only time that they wasn't chemtrailing around the sun, you know, the sun went down over here today, right in here. You know, say the sun was over here, they would chemtrail over here because that's where the sun is going to be. So it's nice and red out here now. But we got to pay attention and stay vigilant. And we've got to pay close attention, folks, because, you know, governments ain't going to tell us anything. Look at this right there. You can see the stripes, kind of like here, there, and here. Now, there's one object that does have stripes, but then again, so does the lead object, you know, a lead asteroid. You know, we always will see the asteroid before anything else, because asteroid before planets, you know, because they got debris fields in front of them. Look at that. Look at the detail here. See the purple, a tint of purple? That means the purple planet is close by, and the Skull asteroid is hanging right up underneath the purple planet. It's known as Atu. Kind of sound like somebody sneezed. Atu. But yeah, if it was a little bit better out here, we would see the Skull asteroid. But seriously, it does hang out underneath the purple planet, because the purple planet, known as that, aka Atu, it also has a white moon that's with it. So, and that's why you'll see like purple in the sky, and then the next little section right next to it, well, first you'll see the cutoff. You know, that's the cutoff lines. That's like two different atmospheres. And then you'll see like an area of just solid white. That's from that moon. Look at the river. That is awesome. I love it down here. I really do. But folks, if you're not saved, you might want to get saved. You know, I watched a video today talking about that new Messiah over in Israel. And on the video, they had said that people will clearly know that it's the mark of the beast when it comes out. And they will take the mark anyway. That's not how I read it. I read it, many will be deceived and many will perish for lack of knowledge. You know, because if we don't study, we won't know what's the mark of the beast, what is and what ain't the mark. So, only through the Holy Spirit will we know when the mark of the Antichrist is here. Now look how much chemtrails are here. Going there, here, there, here, here, there. All in one area. All those chemtrails. Wow. This one here's, that one's starting to spread out. So see there? Starts here. I think there's an object right there. That's why they're spraying so hard right here. There's 3 chemtrails right there. 1, 2, 3, and another one, 4. So 4 in one area. When you see that, you know they're hiding something. You just know it. It's beautiful out. It's such a nice day. Yeah, big debris field right there. That's what that is. Big debris field. And they're covering it up, of course. Look at all those. Ooh, right there. Look, see there? See? Right there. Skull asteroid could be right in here. So, all right, folks. Well, like I said, if you're not saved, you might want to think about getting saved. You know, don't think that you can't be forgiven, because, folks, you can never do too much to where you cannot find forgiveness. You can and will find it if you seek it. You know, I talked to a veteran once, a really good friend of mine. You know, he was in Vietnam. And he told me he's done too much. And he could never find forgiveness for the things that he's done. And I told him, yes, he can. Look right there. See it? And he goes, you think he'll forgive me? I was like, I don't think. I know he will. And as far as I know, he ended up getting saved. And then he told me, he goes, you know, he goes, you're right. He goes, I do feel forgiven. And I told him, I was like, man, God understands war. You know, he sent many tribes to war. You know, many nations he has sent to war and guided them through it. So he does understand war. You know, he's a God of love and peace, but that's why the war had to happen, to get that love and peace. Looks weird right there. So, but anyway, folks, you know, think about it. If you're not saved, and, you know, just, you know, think about getting saved, really. It changed my life. You know, life for me ain't good at all. Really, it's not good. Life for me sucks. I'll be the first to say it. It really does. But we just gotta, you know, live each day like, you know, like Jesus is coming back now. And if he doesn't, well, go to bed that night, wake up and do it all over again. Something's right here. So, but anyway, folks, I want to thank you for watching this Planet X Nibiru Update today. And my little Nibiru Tonight video. I do thank you. And God bless you, everybody. I love you all. And again, thank you for watching Nibiru Planet X Update. And again, I'm Roger Paul, Southern Ohio. Thank you for watching, everybody.